Welcome to another episode of Jile Customs and Repair. Today what we have is a Squire HH Jazzmaster. Originally I picked this up to just hang by my desk, something nice and pretty and cheap. I wasn't even going to modify it at all, but while it was hanging there I figured let's go ahead and put a pair of the black beauties on. The black strings that might look pretty cool with the black and white of the guitar. As I was restringing it, one of the issues I ran into was the tuning machine normally has a little white piece here, and it's like a little piece of cheap plastic that popped out, and the tuning machine wasn't turning well. So what I decided to do is, since Squire's not really known for having the best tuning machines, I was going to go ahead and just swap them out with some better tuning machines. So today I went over to my Guitar Center, and I was kind of in a hurry and didn't really plan it out. Didn't even look at what tuning machines I had beforehand. So I figured, let's just go ahead and get the Fender locking tuners. So this is what I picked up there. Come to find out, they're not the same ones. I just want to make a quick swap out of these. So I'm not even going to use these. One of the things I did see is that these Grovers here that I have, which are the 205 C6s, they are the same size and shape, and it'll be a much easier, quicker fix. And the Grovers are really good tuning machines. I've never had issues with them in the past, and as you can see here, there's a lifetime guarantee. You just send them in, they'll replace them or repair them if anything does go wrong with them down the future. So that's what I'm going to be doing here. And the Grovers actually turn out a lot better for me because I got them for maybe $30, $35 on eBay. The Fender ones were close to $75, maybe even closer to $80 at Guitar Center after tax. So what I'm going to do is start by taking the rest of the strings off the Squire here, and then pop out the current tuning machines. I'll get back to you once that is done. Okay, so we're back here, and as you can see, I've pulled off all the original stock tuners that came on this Squire. What I want to try to do here is get a close-up and take a look. This here is one of the tuners that did not break, and as you can see, that's the white spacer washer that I was talking about. This one here just completely popped off as I was doing the restring. So what we're going to do is we're going to take these, put those all aside. I'm going to hang on to them after this project because I'm kind of a little bit of a hoarder, and you never know when you're going to actually need a single piece to repair another guitar, so we'll hold on to those for a while. But these are the Grovers that I've had for a little bit now. Like I said, I picked them up pretty cheap on eBay for about 30, 35 bucks, and as you can see, when you put them in, they fit perfectly. So to install these ones, it's pretty much the same as the stock pieces that were on there. There's a little screw that goes in here on this side, and then when you flip it over, I'll show you on one of these. There's a washer that goes on, and then these little nuts pop in, and they just get screwed in. So I'm going to go ahead and complete the installation of the new tuners and get back to you right after. Back. We now have the new Grovers installed. One tip I forgot to add beforehand that I remembered as I was putting these in is when you're taking off the old tuners, start from the front and pull the nuts off here. Just go through and get each one. Then you're going to want to flip it over and hit the screws in the back. What that will do is it'll actually prevent the tuning machine from rotating on you as you're unscrewing it. And then it's in opposite while you're installing them. Do the screw in the back first and then do the front piece. So now that the tuning machines are installed, what I'm going to do is string her back up and finally get my black beauties on her. So I'll get back to you once that's complete and you can see how she looks. Welcome back. I have the DR Black Beauties put on, and I think it's looking actually really sweet on this guitar. As you can see in the back there, I've labeled all the old hardware. I'm going to keep that for later in case I need it for another project or for anything else, and I am kind of a hoarder. I know a lot of people are going to ask, well, while you're at it, why didn't you just go ahead and switch out the humbuckers? You know, Squire has horrible humbuckers. But as I said, I picked this up as a cheap piece to hang by my desk, mostly for decoration. I will not be using her to play out, so there's really no reason. She may never even see an amp, so no reason to switch out the humbuckers. When I picked her up, I said I wasn't going to do any mods on her, and as I was thinking about it, you know, it was a broken tuning machine, so I'm going to go ahead and mark this as a repair video, not a mod, because it was barely a mod, if anything. So really no need for comments on why didn't you switch out the humbuckers, because that question's been answered. But I really do like the Black Beauties on her. I think it makes the whole guitar look really nice and clean, and it really ties the guitar together. One other thing I know I may start getting is comments on, well, why'd you pick Grover? You should have picked this tuner or this other tuner. Those I actually welcome. I actually like seeing debates on what people prefer. I learn more that way. You know, if we get a little thread going on, well, this one is 18 turns and this one's 15 turns and it's better. That's how I learn. So go ahead, feel free to comment with posts like that. But as far as why didn't switch anything out, that's been answered. She's just really for show. If you have any questions, post them below. Otherwise, go ahead, like, subscribe, do all the normal YouTube stuff, and I will see you next episode.